Hi, this screen recording explains how to receive the PowerPoint presentations in your Gmail and then how to download them onto your own computer for viewing within the PowerPoint presentation software. I have sent the link that is from your Google Drive and my Google Drive where the PowerPoint presentations are housed. But I've sent the link, and so you've received an email in your Gmail that is a bit like this. To be clear, I took a screenshot of yours and it actually is lit up that it comes from the Flying Teachers and is sent by Casper Peters, and it has this grammar heading for these particular PowerPoint presentations. Now we go back to my account. It's not lit up like that, but what you would do is you just click on the email to get in there, and it will then explain what the email is all about. I've shared this item with you from our Google Drive, and you click on this blue heading, says grammar in this case. We click on that and it just uploads. As you can see here in this area here, it takes a little bit of time to actually upload to get into the drive itself. But here you see all the folders that are of this particular grammar folder in your drive, and each one is marked, in this case, verbs, nouns, adjectives, and punctuation and the likes. You click on one of them, say verbs, the first folder, and here is your first PowerPoint presentation. Now, to actually get this into your computer itself, you can either click on this or you could go to Open in Drive, and you'll actually see your folder where all these PowerPoint presentations are housed under the various folders. But you can just click on this straight away, and it basically uploads the folder onto your screen. And then rather than opening it here with this blue tag here, you go to this here where it says download at the bottom right hand corner and click on that. That means it's actually now downloading onto your computer, and as soon as this is done, it will ask you, like here, this window, it will ask you where to put it. Now you can put it on your desktop or wherever you've got a folder ready for this. I'll put it for now on my desktop and just say save. And you'll see this arrow just came down, and in this lower left hand corner you'll see it is actually downloading. You see a little bit of green there, and as it goes round, once it's downloaded, it's a 4.9 megabyte, this presentation. You'll be able to click on that and it should then open up automatically in your PowerPoint presentation. We'll just wait for that for a tick. I'll just pause this. Okay, so we've downloaded it now, and we can just click on the verbs. In this case, the PowerPoint is called verbs, and we just double click on that, and then you'll see it will download in the PowerPoint presentation that is here. It might take a little while. Mine was already uploaded, the software, so it came up pretty quick, but it may take a little while for you to upload it, but it happens automatically. It just, this P here will bump up and down until it's uploaded. Okay, so once we're in here, we can see the slides on the left hand side. There's 8 slides here, and we have the main first slide on our screen. Now what we do is we go to the slideshow, click on slideshow, and that should start the actual presentation. So view slideshow, and click on that again, and the whole screen is now being used for the slideshow itself. Now you can see here there is these arrows, but rather than using them, use the arrows on the right hand bottom of your keyboard, and just use the arrows there to navigate through the PowerPoint presentation. So click that on your keyboard, and it shows the first slide saying a verb shows action or being. And when you click it again, you'll get different elements that will appear on the same page, and you can click through that, and the presentation is actually done in stages like this, which is very good and very easy learning for the kids. So you just click through it. Here is being explained, a verb shows action or being. The first one is a doing word. So the picture is showing, and in green, the doing word is shown in green as well in the sentence, I squeezed, and squeeze being the verb. Then it will show a being word. It can also, the verb can be a being word, and it will be color-coded here. An example, he is unhappy. And likewise, a having word in red, and I have a red branch is a having verb. A saying word, which is another form of a verb, and then the last one, a thinking word in purple, and it just gives you an example. Now, rather than clicking through here on the screen, just keep clicking on the arrow on your keyboard. It actually is quite nice and easy, and it will come up with new things. Which words are verbs? Ask yourself if the word is about action or being. So you're actually relating now to the student, and ask these questions and see if they can actually know the answer. And you may have to go through this a few times, but they'll get the hang of it. But you can see now, yes, it takes out the words that are not verbs. And you can click out there and the lamp will go, and you can see other words that may not necessarily be verbs, like lolly and toad, which are all nouns. Hair, which are not verbs, and they'll just slowly disappear as you keep clicking on that arrow on your keyboard. And this will show the kid, okay, these are not verbs, we got to get rid of them, and we're left with only verbs. All right, and then you keep clicking through. Now again, if you would use this arrow here, you would go straight to the next slide rather than going through this slide. So you've got to use the arrows on your keyboard. So where do these verbs belong? Okay, that's a saying verb. Reply means you're saying something. Okay, is a being verb, and so forth. So you can see, you can take your student through and identify each verb, and then see if the student is right or not. So scream is again a saying verb, a wish is a thinking verb, etc., etc. Right, we go on to the next page. In a sentence, a verb needs somebody or something to do an action. The doer is called the subject of the verb. So Stella hugs the puppy. Stella hugs the puppy. So hugs is the verb, and who or what is doing the hugging? Stella is the subject of the verb. A verb may act on a person or thing. If it does, that person or thing is called the object of the verb. So who or what is being hugged? It's the puppy, is the object. Now you can see the PowerPoint presentation just goes through all the elements, and it's just a fantastic learning tool to really grasp the particular grammar, in this case verbs. So it will go through all the verbs, subjects and objects of each sentence. And as you go through all the slides, I'll just click through this quite quickly now, you will see a little bit of revision, and then the final slide is the end. And when you click on it again, it will go back to your PowerPoint presentation with the slides on the left-hand side. All right, so you know where your PowerPoint presentations are housed. You can always find them in your Google Drive. So in this case, it's under English and under grammar, and you click on grammar, and there are all your folders. And if then you click on the verb folder in your Google Drive, there's it sitting. You click on it again, you download it if you need to, if you haven't done so already, and then you can just progress into the PowerPoint presentation. Alright, I hope you have understood this quite clearly. By all means, go and have a look at it through it again, this particular video presentation, and you should be able to do these various steps. If not, please email me and I can explain you if there's any difficulties. Alright, good luck, all the best.